Tonight on To The Point, we discuss gender pay inequality. Now that's ahead of tomorrow, 18th of September, which is the International Equal Pay Day. Now listen to this. In 2020, United Nations said that it would take the world 250 years to achieve equal pay between men and women. So that's what we want to find out tonight. Where are we at? It's 2023. What progress has been made, if any, in Kenya, in Africa, in the world, and so on. Now that's a conversation that shall come your way shortly. But first, let's take a look at the highlights. DP Gachagua jets back from Colombia breathing fire, telling off CS Moses Kuria over his recent comments. Did you know there is a connection between bedbugs and climate change?
Watoto wanajikuna, hawalali usiku.
And Eastleigh, Nairobi's popular borough, has been undergoing major transformation beneath the daily hustle and bustle. Let us show you. And later on To The Point, we discuss gender pay inequality. Just why is it difficult to achieve equal pay for work of equal value? Simply put, why can't women be paid the same as men? Welcome to the broadcast. We invite you to engage with us on our social media handles at TV47 News on Twitter, TV47 Kenya on Facebook, and at Grace Kuria KE on Twitter. Thank you so much for joining us on today's edition of TV47 Weekend Edition. Our sign language interpreter tonight is Rhoda Nyamai, and my name is Grace Kuria Kanja. Now, Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua is back in the country after an official visit to Colombia, but his return required him to literally hit the ground running. Reading the Riot Act to a section of the cabinet terming them arrogant, lacking sensitivity and empathy towards Kenyans amid hue and cry over the increased fuel prices and proposed new taxes. In a statement through his socials, the Deputy President reiterated that the arrogant statements by a few leaders do not reflect the official government position. Moige William with more.
Jetting back to the country after an official visit to Colombia, the Deputy President was quick to release a statement to soften the bitter sentiments shared by Kenyans over the recent increased prices of fuels and the comments by some government officers. Weighing in on the discussion on the recent spike in oil prices, the Deputy President criticized a section of local leaders over their recent comments in the public domain. The Deputy President's statement follows controversy triggered by Trade and Investment Cabinet Secretary Moses Kuria, who told Kenyans to go and drill their own wells for fuel prices to go down, something that has not gone down well with Kenyans.
Sasa ukishinda kutoka asubuhi mpaka jioni, bei ya mafuta imeongezeka, si uchipe kisima yangu. Dunia mzima tunajua bei ya crude oil imeenda juu, na kama wale watu wa makelele wako na kisima, mimi niko tayari kuchimba kesho. Nionyeshe boma yako, niambie wewe chimba mafuta hapa ndio bei teremke.
In his statement, Rigathi Gachagua was quick to remind leaders, and I quote, "Although the people of Kenya did not employ them directly, they decisively elected His Excellency President William Ruto, who in turn appointed them cabinet secretaries and advisors, and hence, by virtue of this, they are employed by Kenyans. You do not address your employer with arrogance. Do so with humility and decorum." Further adding, the Deputy President added, and I quote, "Responsible leaders should be sensitive and inspire hope to the people. They hope for a better tomorrow. Talking down on the people and demoralizing those who look up to them for solutions and a way out of the difficult situation they find themselves in is not good leadership. Please do not spite the people of Kenya." This part seemingly in response to President William Ruto's economic advisor David Ndii painting a grim picture of the economy, telling Kenyans to brace for tougher times. Mr. Ndii was speaking via his X account, formerly Twitter. However, Gachagua pleaded with Kenyans that the government is committed to finding a lasting solution and exercise patience, where the William Ruto-led Kenya Kwanza government obeyed the high cost of living continues to pinch. Moige William, TV47.
And the family of former Mungiki leader Maina Njenga claimed that he was kidnapped by unknown people from his Kiambu home on Saturday night. And as Mike Kagwongo reports, Azimio leaders now claim Njenga's alleged kidnapping was orchestrated by the government to drag Kenyans' attention away from the recent increase in fuel prices.
Former Mungiki leader Maina Njenga was allegedly abducted from his Kiambu home on Saturday night, few hours after arriving from Nanyuki. According to his family, Njenga was supposed to be charged on Monday on suspicion of possession of crude weapons, and malicious intent was allegedly taken away by a Subaru vehicle with foreign registration numbers.
Alikuwa anatoka shambani, sasa anamushika tena. Na mimi mwenyewe ni mgonjwa tena. Na mimi nauliza, hii ni serikali. Na hii serikali hapana mtu mmoja, ni watu wote.
Wanatumia zile tactics za terrorist ama al-Shabaab kumuattack, kumuficha bila familia kujua mahali wamemweka.
The family claims that he was reportedly abducted by people who were trailing him all the way from Nanyuki.
We are getting concerned because it is a repeat of what was done earlier on.
This Azimio la Umoja One Kenya leadership accusing the government of having a hand in his tribulations so as to redirect Kenyans' focus from the recent increase of fuel prices.
There is no doubt that his abductors are the police officers. The police officers whom we had actually changed from being the police force to police service.
But what we are witnessing is complete reverse of all the gains that we have made, and clearly the country will not agree.
Azimio's deputy leader, Martha Karua, claims a feared special police unit is back to intimidate and terrorize Kenyans.
The SSU is therefore very much alive, active and determined to intimidate and even to harm Kenyans. More worrying is that Maina Njenga appears to be a constant target.
Last year, President William Ruto announced the disbursement of the Special Service Unit SSU, attached to the Directorate of Criminal Investigations DCI. The move was in response to concerns over the unit's alleged participation in extrajudicial activities. Njenga may be arraigned in court this week on the weapons possession charges. It remains to be seen what the rest of the charges will look like. Mike Kagwongo, TV47, Nairobi.
Thank you, Mike Kagwongo, for that. And National Assembly Speaker Moses Wetangula has called on Kenyans to be patient with the Kenya Kwanza administration as it works around the clock to fix the economy, which is suffering from a global recession. The Speaker urging Kenyans to shun calls by the opposition to hold anti-government demos over the high cost of living. Speaking while attending a church service at the Malindi Catholic Church, Wetangula said that the country needs to move on from the 2022 elections and fully focus on the issues at hand, further adding that everyone should support the ongoing bipartisan talks. He was accompanied by Ali Wario, the Member of Parliament for Garsen constituency, and Innocent Mugabe of Likuyani constituency. And Eastleigh area in Nairobi has experienced a remarkable growth in terms of infrastructure and development. The neighborhood has witnessed the rise of modern skyscrapers that have transformed its skyline, creating a captivating blend of old and new. Now, this rapid development has brought about exciting opportunities and a vibrant energy that truly sets Eastleigh apart.
Nairobi. When we take a closer look at Nairobi's economic landscape, we see a dynamic and thriving city. It serves as a regional hub for trade and commerce, attracting both local and international businesses. Nairobi's strong financial sector, with its bustling stock exchange and numerous banks, plays a vital role in driving economic growth.
Nairobi, the capital city of our country, Kenya, serves as an economic hub not only for our country but East Africa at large. The thriving markets that have been brought about by multinational corporations and financial institutions have contributed to this bustling economy. Now, within Nairobi, there is a smaller city growing, a city within a city, Eastleigh. So join me, Natasha Wairimu, as I embark on a journey to find out what are they doing different from other areas that have brought about this kind of development.
Eastleigh is a vibrant neighborhood located in Nairobi, Kenya. It is situated to the northeast of the city center and is known for its bustling markets, diverse cultural influences, and lively atmosphere. We meet with Mr. Ahmed Abdullahi Yare, the chairman of Eastleigh Business District, who tells us that Eastleigh started as
Eastleigh business, I think, happened by accident. It was not planned. It is one of the silver linings for Eastleigh, brought about by the downfall of the Siad Barre regime in Somalia.
These infrastructure upgrades have not only enhanced the quality of life for residents, but have also attracted more businesses and investments to the area.
Eastleigh basically is like a wholesale depot. So in Eastleigh, you get to have clients from all over the world who are mainly wholesalers, not retailers.
In finance and money transfer, the Eastleigh community is very, very successful. Most of the financing of these projects are not borrowed money.
I noted that a Somali brother, once he gets an opportunity to do development somewhere, he calls the next brother. And so they come as a team and they invest.
According to the businessmen in Eastleigh, trust is a fundamental cornerstone of their business success. They emphasize that building trust with their customers, suppliers, and partners has been crucial in establishing strong relationships and fostering long-term growth.
The help of the Kenyan government and Somali people that came here, that really hustled, that really trusted each other and did business together in a certain place, small, like to make this big difference in a small amount of years.
When they started developing Eastleigh, there was a big influx of people coming in from different directions, those who are coming during the day and those who at night stay there. So the infrastructure was a bit overloaded.
Right, Natasha, thank you for that. Now, as the country prepares for El Nino rains, residents of Taita Taveta are concerned of a shortage of water in various parts of the county. Now, the residents are calling for Governor Andrew Mwadime's administration to rapidly intervene and secure the precious resource for the residents. This even as the county of Taita Taveta experiences a paradox of multiple sources of natural fresh water versus crippling water shortages across the county. As Julius Mariki reports, residents decry water menace while the county has several water sources. Despite Taita Taveta County having various water sources, shortage of water remains a problem among its residents.
Shida ya maji haijaanza leo, hata wakubwa wanaijua kuanzia kitambo. Lakini hakuna mtu yote anajitokeza hata anaitatua hii shida. Tukichota hii wiki mpaka tumalize wiki mbili ndo sasa turudi tena hapa kwa maji tena.
As the community continues to suffer the lack of this precious commodity, leaders are tasked with finding a solution to this age-old challenge.
Tatizo naona hivi leo hivi siku nzima tunashinda hapa. Hivi tena uchote maji ndio sasa utafute transport ya kukupelekea paka nyumbani. Hivi kwangu nyumbani mimi kufikisha maji paka nipatie mtu wa mkokoteni 200 ndio ya maji afike nyumbani.
As a step in the right direction, local water supply company Tavevo has launched a digital means of communication with its customers through Maji app as a way to better its services.
Dunia inaenda digital, lakini tuko
analog, basi unaona hiyo mambo ya non-revenue water inakuwa mingi sana. Hii application au inaitwa app kwa watu ambao wako na digital phones na hiyo USSD code ambayo kwa mtu ambaye hana digital phone itasaidia.
This is happening while Taita Taveta is among 9 counties to benefit from a USAID grant to boost water supply to its citizens.
Lakini katika mpangilio kama huu ambao tunalenga na county government na stawi ni kwamba tutaweza kushughulikia masuala ya maji tulete karibu na kina mama. Ingawa maji yanafaidi kila mmoja nyumbani, lakini anayebeba mzigo zaidi ni mwanamke.
Thank you, Julius Mariki, for producing that story. Now, Kenya Women Teachers Association is concerned that the strides made to uplift the girl-child education are at risk from, among other things, backward practices such as female genital mutilation by some communities in the rural parts of the country. Our reporter Zainab Mohammed with more.
Speaking in Garissa County, members of Kewota urge all the stakeholders, including the government, to strive to uphold the gains made in the empowerment of the girl child.
Kenya Women Teachers, we say no to gender-based violence, and the FGM, which has been a problem in measuring the arid areas, we have come a way that we can help those young children, young girls, to go back to school, even assisting them psychologically.
According to the association, some communities are still practicing harmful practices such as FGM, therefore threatening the strides made in the education of the girl child.
Realize that several girls have been affected by area marriages due to poverty and other things. So as Kewota, we have come here to assure the people of Northeastern, especially this Garissa County, that we are on the ground.
Further, the association says the welfare of female teachers has been neglected, forcing some teachers to suffer in silence.
The teachers, especially the female teachers, have undergone the gender-based violence. So as Kewota, we have decided that we camp in Garissa so that we can be able to assist wherever there is what we call gender-based violence in our society.
Zainab Mohammed, 247.
Thank you, Zainab Mohammed, for that. Let's cross borders now. And 14 people have been killed in a plane crash during bad weather in the Brazilian Amazon on Saturday. A small plane was close to completing its 400-kilometer journey from Manaus, Amazonas capital, to the remote jungle town of Barcelos when it crashed, killing 12 members and 2 crew members. Now, elsewhere, a search continues for Libya's missing aid, which did arrive for survivors. Over 40,000 individuals in northeastern Libya have been forced from their homes, as reported by the International Organization of Migration. However, it's worth noting that the true figure may surpass this estimate due to challenges in reaching the most affected regions. The Ethiopian forces clash with Al-Shabaab in western Somalia, where the troops confronted Al-Shabaab militants in intense combat near Rabdure in western Somalia on Sunday. Now, according to local witnesses, the conflict erupted at 9 a.m. local time, marked by significant explosions and intense fighting about 20 kilometers from the Ethiopian border in the Bakul region.
University, we understand that there are limitless possibilities for brilliant minds. Join us for our September intake for short courses, certificate courses, diploma courses, degree courses, and Master of Business Administration. For more information, you can contact us on 0722 545167. Email us on marketingdepartment@teau.ac.ke or visit our website at www.teau.co.ke to find out more about our programs and how to apply. The East African University, the wellspring of knowledge and character.
Nothing is more fulfilling than learning in an institution that understands your career needs. At Equip Africa Institute, which is a TVET Authority accredited institution affiliated to Mount Kenya University, we offer competitive, market-driven programs in a serene environment. You can undertake diploma, certificate, and artisan programs, and our entry grade is C and below. You can also pursue a driving course at Equip Africa Driving School. Enroll in any of our campuses in Thika, Nairobi, Kisii, Nakuru, Malindi, Kitale, and Mombasa. Equip Africa Institute, promoting competence, innovation, and excellence.
Do you want to advertise your business or product and you are on a budget? Then Marquee Africa is the site for you. To advertise, upload a picture or video clip of your business or product and let the clicks get you clients. Get 4,000 clicks for as low as 1,000 bob. Get the app on the Google Play Store or iOS App Store or visit the website www.marquee.africa. Terms and conditions apply.
Every day, Kenyans face countless hurdles. Families struggling to put food on the table, children fighting malnutrition, and communities in need of quality healthcare. In a world where a small gesture can have an enormous impact, TV and Radio 47 invite you to be part of something incredible. Introducing Tenda Wema. With just 1 shilling and 50 cents daily, taken from your airtime or data, you can be the light of change. Dial star 354 star 47 hash and witness your compassion in action. Every shilling you contribute directly empowers education, healthcare, and community progress. Your 1 shilling and 50 cents might seem like a drop in the ocean, but imagine the ripples it creates. Better access to education, improved healthcare, and a safer environment for all. Remember, every shilling is a building block. Every contribution a step towards progress. Let's ignite Mimini Sisi into a legacy of change. Let's sculpt a better tomorrow for Kenya. Dial star 354 star 47 hash to subscribe today. Tenda Wema with TV and Radio 47.
Hi there, my name is George Washuri. I want to present to you Success Gardens Phase 2. By the grace of God, Success Gardens Phase 1 is complete. People are building. And now the Phase 2, we are doing the tree planting, we do the solar street lighting, we pipe the water on every single plot. The entire property, we are putting perimeter wall. Success Gardens Phase 2 for your classy living. Along Thika Superhighway, only 9 minutes from the highway. The best place to set up your home not too far from the city of Nairobi.
Radio 47 tuko nawe mchana kutwa na usiku kucha. 95.5 Kitale. Tunavuma na bado.
Wakati ambapo wapo nje ya ofisi, wakati ambapo hawapo kwenye biashara, tunawapata nyumbani wakituelezea stori na historia.
Na generally challenging, then to be a total man you have to have a cow at least.
Ndoto yangu mimi nilikuwa napenda sana masuala ya security.
Kila siku ya Alhamisi kuendelea. Nami Elizabeth Mchuku.
Right, thank you for staying with us. To the world of sports now, and handicap 28 golfer Captain Collins Maura was named the overall winner of the Kenya Air Force Commanders Cup at the 18-hole Great Rift Valley Golf Course after carding an impressive 42 Stableford points to win the tournament that brought together 170 golfers. Now, the Division 1 category of the tournament saw Major Murunga emerging victorious after carding 32 Stableford points ahead of the Sergeant Wanyama, who registered 30 points.
I want to thank the Kenyan Air Force under the leadership of Major General John Nomenda for the long-standing partnership between KCB and Kenya Air Force. This partnership speaks to the shared commitments, values, and aspirations of both organizations, and it is our conviction that it can only flourish as we move ahead. Today marks the 12th of our 25-leg 2023 KCB East Africa Golf Tour calendar. The winners will go on to play at the 2024 Magical Kenya Ladies Open Pro-Am event at the PGA Baobab Golf Course, Vipingo in Kilifi County.
As you go out there, just remember what has been said here. We are growing as KDF, and we want to put this game to the world stage so that we can, stand out and enjoy ourselves. So we want to collaborate with so many of our local clubs, and therefore we will rotate countrywide to make sure that we have a taste of all courses in all those clubs, and of course build friendship and improve the game going forward.
And Posta Rangers Sunday afternoon secured a 3-1 victory over Sofapaka in their round 3 tie of the FKF Premier League at the Kasarani Annex. The KG match saw both sides failing to capitalize on their chances to score goals in the first half. However, Macharia Jackson broke the deadlock for the Millmen early in the second half with a brilliant header. Peter Thiongo then scored a brace for Posta Rangers in the 70th and 73rd minute, while substitute Oliver Maloba scored a consolation goal for Sofapaka in the 77th minute.
Wametumia chances zao zenye wamepata, na sie hatukuweza kutumia chances tumecreate, na ndio maana unaona tunatoka 3-1. Nawaza na tungeweza kufunga kufunga magoli kwa chances tumecreate, matokeo yangekuwa hii, lakini ni mpira, ndogi si vitu inakuaga. Leo hatukuwa na bahati.